The happiest place on earth? Imagine a place where happiness isn't just a feeling, it's written into the Constitution. Where school and hospital visits don't come with a price tag. And where there are no traffic lights. Welcome to Bhutan, the land of the Thunder Dragon. Tucked high in the Himalayas, it's a country unlike any other, deeply spiritual, stunningly beautiful, and famously cautious about modern development. But even paradise has its problems. Young people are leaving this place in major proportions. So how did Bhutan, a country that prioritizes its people's happiness, find itself with so many of them leaving? Despite everything it is going for it, people are leaving. It is an existential crisis. Young Bhutanese are heading abroad in search of better jobs, more opportunity, and many don't come back. So now, in a bold and unexpected move, Bhutan's beloved king is trying something different. He's building a city. But forget skyscrapers, yachts, and supercars tearing up the strip. This is a modern metropolis like no other. One that fuses ancient wisdom with cutting-edge design. A place built not for cars or commerce, but for mindfulness. This is the story of a city that could save a nation. Welcome to Bhutan. Now, this is a construction channel, and trust me, we're going to come on to it, but first of all, I'm going to guess you don't know very much about Bhutan. And there's a good reason for that. Bhutan has always done things differently. For most of its history, it was effectively closed off from the outside world. Even when tourism began in 1974, only a handful of visitors were allowed in. Television and the internet didn't arrive until 1999. Traditional dress is still commonly worn, and even in the capital, most buildings use simple construction methods. But why? Well, I'm not an expert on this country, so we got in touch with a Bhutanese monk to tell us more. Hi everyone, I am Jamyang Loden. Diaries, I would like to take you on a brief journey into one of the world's most unique and peaceful countries, my homeland, Bhutan. Bhutan is a small Himalayan kingdom located between India and China. It is known not just for its breathtaking nature, but for its depth, spiritual heritage. Life in Bhutan is slow-paced, deeply spiritual, and centered around community and harmony with nature. In the West, material progress often drives daily life. In Bhutan, we value balance between tradition and change, inner well-being and outer development. That is Bhutanese way of life. That way of life has given rise to one of the most unique ways to run a country in the world. In fact, if you know anything about this place, you'll probably know that where other countries fret about their GDP, Bhutan measures a much more important index, its gross national happiness. The GNH was invented by Bhutan's fourth king in the 1970s and aims to measure the country's development holistically. It's taken so seriously, it's even written into the constitution. Unlike GDP, GNH values happiness and well-being of the people above economic growth. It focuses on the preservation of environment, culture, good governance, and spiritual values. For us Bhutanese, it is not just a policy, it is a way of life. We grow up believing that the purpose of life is not to just succeed, but to be kind, mindful, and content. Economic development is measured, but strictly in a sustainable and equitable manner, and even it's given equal weighting to other factors like environmental protection and the preservation of culture.